So I've spotlighted my video, so only that will get recorded. All right. So in October, we are exploring the shapes that our body makes, isn't it? We have taken 5 shapes: triangle, square, semicircle, right angle, and straight line. And we are putting our body in these shapes and seeing how it is working in the body and also in the mind. Why specifically a shape, the importance was given to shape was, one, it automatically brings our focus to the kind of alignment that we bring about when we are doing the asana, right? Like suppose if I just say, keep your hand like this, keep your leg like this, so on and so forth, it will have a certain kind of a impact on how we are doing the asana. But suppose I say, make a square, make a semicircle like that, then we are able to relate it a little better. And also we really try to visualize the shape and imagine as if our body is also actually in that shape. Sometimes it may not actually come to that exact shape, but we try to work towards it a little better, isn't it? So that's why a focus was given on the shape. And another thing is, when we are talking like put your body in this particular shape, we become a little more mindful about how we are connecting with the earth, how we are moving the body in the space. All these aspects comes a little bit more in the forefront of our mind when we are doing the practice. So we become more mindful when we are paying attention to the shapes. And the third thing is, every shape has a significance, isn't it? Like when we think of a triangle, see, this form, we already have association with the forms. So if we think of circle, we have certain, we may think of infinity when we see circle. When we think of circle, we think of like, there is no start, there is no end, there is no corners. We have so many thoughts associated with every shape already, because we've been studying shapes right from school and everything, right? So when we are focusing on the shapes that the body made, the mind also starts associating with the respective shape, and we start, arranging our thoughts in that way, right? So a lot of times I'm sure we all have heard this, and it is done to that depth, like think out of the box, be unique, this, that. But actually, if we actually look at it, every one of us is so unique, isn't it? Whatever I think, another person will definitely not think at all. Our thoughts are already unique. We are already unique. We don't have to do anything special. We don't have to take any effort to be unique, isn't it? So that when we think of it from this context, then what we really need to do is to bring out the uniqueness in us rather than trying to imbibe this uniqueness from outside. It is already there within us. We just have to find a way to let it shine forth, isn't it? So that will happen when we are more in connection with our own intuition, when we are more in connection with what is actually happening within us, so that we are able to bring it out in the forth. So why I'm saying this in relation to the shape is, the shapes also have a tendency to bring about order in the way we are thinking, bring about a order in the way our thoughts and patterns move about in the mind. So when we are able to find order in that chaos, then it becomes a little more easier for us to express ourselves clearly, without any fear, without any judgment, isn't it? So this is why we have focused on shapes in this month. Actually, every asana that we do itself has a very strong impact on the mind also, okay? So not only in this class, every practice you do, even in our day-to-day life, whether you are sitting or standing or anything, become a little bit more mindful. Start with the body itself. Observe how the body is connected to the earth. Observe how the body is placed in the space. Just these two aspects, once we become mindful itself, so much more clarity, peace, and what to say, mindfulness automatically comes. We don't have to do anything special to be mindful or anything. We just have to live in the body rather than keep living in our thoughts. Okay, so just wanted to set a little bit of context about why we are focusing on the shape. Having said that, in today's class, we will be exploring all the 5 shapes through 5 asanas. Okay, we'll be doing only those 5 asanas, probably 2 or 3 times. And every time we are in that asana, we'll be staying here for a little while. And I want you to observe how your body is feeling. I want you to observe how your breath is moving, and probably also observe what thoughts come up when you are staying in the asana. Okay, don't get carried away with the thought. Observe what thoughts are coming up. Okay, shall we begin the class? This is what I wanted to share with you before we start. So let's begin by sitting up nice and tall, spine erect, chest open, shoulders relaxed. Both the hands in Chin Mudra, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Relax all your facial muscles. And let's start taking deeper breaths. The belly expanding as we breathe in. Contracting as we breathe out while long breaths. And let's begin the class with the Oms. Please chant along with me. And slowly opening the eyes. Let's begin with neck rotations as always. Inhale, head up. Exhale, down, chin to the chest. Inhale, head up. Exhale, down, chin to the chest. Inhale, head up. Exhale, down, chin to the chest. Inhale, head up. And exhale, down, chin to the chest. Good job. Let's turn side to side. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, right. And exhale. Good job. Let's directly jump into the asana practice. We will start by coming into tabletop. Okay. In the tabletop position, imagine as if you're forming a box shape with the body. All right. So the hands form one side of the square, the back is the other side, legs, especially from the hips to the knees, from the third side of the square, and the earth or the mat is the fourth side. Okay. So imagine you are forming a perfect square with your body. So just think how the body should be aligned, how the back should be, how your core should be, where you should place your hands, where you should place your legs. Just visualize a square and put your body into that square shape as you're moving. Once you're here, observe how the weight is spread between the 6 points of contact with the earth. Even the top of your feet are in touch with the earth. Isn't it? Just observe how the weight is distributed between all these points. Let's do a couple of cat and cows over here and then go into the next asana in the square shape. Okay. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, open your chest, lift your chin up, look up. Exhale, head down, belly up. Inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, head down, belly up. Inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, head down, breathe in. Good job. Coming back into the square. Now tuck your toes and pull your belly in, okay? Suck your belly inwards and upwards. Feel the core muscles tightening over here. Squeeze your butt, tighten your thighs. Press into your fingertips. Lift the knees just 1 inch off the mat and hold. The integrity of the square shape is still maintained. The back is still flat. The knees just raise up 1 tiny inch off the mat. Don't round your back over here. Try to keep your back neutral, which means you are not dropping your chin to the chest. Keep holding, keep breathing. Both the knees on the same level. One knee should not be higher than the other. Check, check. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly drop your knees down. One more time, okay? The head is an extension, the neck is an extension of the spine, right? So make sure that you're not doing this. When you do this, you automatically tend to round the spine a little bit, okay? Try to keep your neck neutral, keep looking forward as you're holding the asana. Ready? One more time. Tap your toes. Engage your core, squeeze your butt, tighten your thighs, press into your fingertips, don't dump your weight on your wrist. And then lift the knees just 1 tiny inch off the mat and hold. Very good. Keep holding, keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently place your knees down. Step your right foot forward between the palms. The front knee and ankle remains on the same line. Tuck your back toe. Take the back knee as far back as possible. Tuck your back toe. Take the back knee as far back as possible. Don't take your hip along with that leg. Okay? So don't pull your hip back. Push your hip forward and down. And slowly come up. We're going to do Anjaneyasana, and I want you to imagine the back side of the body creating a semicircle. Let me show you and then we all can find it. So we're going to interlock our fingers, point our index finger like this, and lift the hands up above the head. Okay? Elbows are straight. Now from here, we're going to sink our hip down on the belly. Keep the core engaged. Sink the hip down, and then slowly we are arching back as a single unit. So from the tip of your index finger all the way to the tip of your left big toe, imagine your body is forming a semicircle. It may not actually look like a semicircle, okay, but visualize it. And then we are going to stay there. Start with 50% of your capacity. Slowly, slowly bring about the arch of the semicircle. All right, ready? Together. Hip down. Pull the belly in. Squeeze your butt. Press into this right big toe. Hands up. Interlock your fingers. Point the index finger up. The head will always remain between the hands. Okay? Now, from here, take a deep inhalation. As you exhale, look up at your feet. And slowly take your body further back. Very slowly do this. Imagine the body forming a semicircle at the back. Lift your head up, look up. Slowly do this. Take your time. Start 50% of your capacity, and then the body itself will go deeper. Keep holding, keep breathing. 4, 5, 4, 3, slowly arch back a little bit more. Very nice. 2, 1, and then bring your hands down. Take the right foot back, left foot comes forward. The greater the distance between the leg and the knee, the heel and the knee, the deeper the stretch, okay? So tuck your back down, take it as far back as possible. All right, front knee and ankle on the same line. Arms up, belly in, butt squeezed, hands up above your head, stabilize. And once you're ready, slowly arch back. Look up at your fingertips. Fantastic work, you guys. Brilliant. Keep holding, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Take the front leg back. Press your palms down. Open your fingers. Press your palms down. Now from here, take your knees just a little back. Let it not be directly beneath your hips. And from here, tuck your toes. Lift your knees up. Take your head towards the feet. Coming into a triangle shape. Now in the triangle, the hands form one side till the hips. The hip is the peak of the triangle. The legs form the other side of the triangle. And the earth forms the third side of the triangle. So when you feel that your hip is the highest point, you will automatically tend to push your head towards your feet and try to tilt your hip bones up towards the sky. It's okay if your heels doesn't touch the ground. Don't worry about it. Try to keep the elbows straight and try to straighten your knees. It's okay if your knees are a little bent. That's still. Keep your weight towards your legs. Don't tire your arm out. Keep looking at your toes. Keep pushing your weight back towards your legs. And hold. Perfect. Oh my God, amazing shapes you're making, you guys. Fantastic work. Breathe. 4, 5, 4. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. From here, slowly walk your hands towards your legs. Catch hold of your calf muscles. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart and the toes are pointing forward. Relax your upper body. Feel free to bend your knees here. Just relax your hand. Letting the head hang heavy. Couple of deep breaths here. Very nice. Regulate your breathing here. Now from here, place your hands just beneath your shins and straighten your knee. Okay, and then open your chest. Don't round your back like this. Open the chest. Shoulders are away from the ears. Back is nice and flat. Keep looking forward. Remember, neck is also a continuation of the spine, isn't it? So look forward. Imagine the back is absolutely flat. Now slowly shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. We would have been like this, right? The weight on the heels. Just shift your weight forward, so that your hip and the ankle comes pretty much on the same line and your back is nice and flat. So at your hip, you're forming the right angle. Leg, torso, perpendicular to each other. Now from here, slowly extend your hands forward. Head is between your arms and you're forming the perfect right angle over here. Look at your fingertips. Imagine the right angle at the hip where the torso and the legs are connecting with each other. Very nice. Lean forward a little bit. Make sure that your weight is on your toes and not too much on the heels. Amazing work. Breathe. 4, 5. Oh, superb work, you guys. Keep holding, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. And from here, slowly straighten your body. Come on. So from the tip of your fingertips, right till the bottom of your heels, the body is forming a perfect straight line. As if it's two parallel lines, isn't it? So the head is between the hands, palms are facing each other, and you're not sticking your butt out. You are pulling your belly in, bringing the spine into a neutral shape The hands reach up to the sky, heels grounding down into the earth. Look forward, stay here. Perfect. Amazing. 4, even the simple act of standing itself can be very meditative. 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring your hands. Very good. Shake your legs out. Shake your hands out. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to start from a straight line. And then we are going to go down into box or square. Okay? Ready? Same set of asanas we are going to do. Now that you know what we are going to do, pay a little more attention to how the body moves. Alright? Feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forward. When you are standing, 2 things keep in mind. First, to check if both the legs have equal weight distribution. The tendency would be for us to put more weight on one leg. Everybody does that. Okay? So make sure you are standing with your weight bearing equally on both the legs. Second, 3 corners of your feet grounding down. Big toe, little toe, heel. All 3 points connecting to the earth. Once you do that, legs parallel to each other, toes pointing forward, parallel to each other, toes pointing forward. Ankle, and above the ankle, the knees are stacking. Above the knees, the hips are stacking. Above the hips, the shoulders. And above the shoulders, your elbows, if you have some. Above your elbows are your wrists. And above your wrists, your middle fingers taken. Okay? See how beautifully the body aligns. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Press into your big toe, little toe, heel. Squeeze your butt, pull the belly in. Don't arch the back. Keep the spine moving. Visualizing a straight line. Feel the lift along the sides of your body. Perfect. 4, 3, very good job, guys. 2, 1, and from here, hinge your hip. Okay, keep the head between the hands. And now push your butt back. Without bending the knee, keep pushing your butt back. And then bring your torso parallel to the floor and lean forward, your weight shifting to the toes. Look at your fingertips, forming the right angle. Very good. Look at your fingertips. Don't look down. Don't look down. Look at your fingertips. Very nice. Keep the back flat. Open your chest. Very nice. Perfect. Breathe. Feel it at the back of your legs. Breathe. 1 more deep breath here. And from here, gently bend your knees. Place your palms down away from you. As far away from you, place your palms down. Step your feet a little bit back. And we are in mountain. Head towards the feet. Heels towards the ground. Coming in between. We are also approaching the shapes from different, this thing, isn't it? From a different angle. So we are starting from standing in the mountain. Take your head towards the feet. Hips going up towards the sky. So you're tilting your hip bone like how we do in cat-cow. You're arching the back a tiny bit over here. Coming into a solid triangle shape. The weight is on the legs. Full palms down when we are doing the mountain pose. The full palm down. Very nice. Breathe. 1 more deep breath here. Good. Now from here, as you inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And as you exhale, place your right foot between your palms. Take the left leg as far back as possible. Drop the left knee down. Press into the right big toe, flatten out your toes. Interlock your fingers, point your index finger, arch back. Allow the body to go back, okay? Nothing is going to happen to us. We are safe, comfortable. We're only doing what our body is allowing us to do. Look up. Look up. Where you are looking in an asana is also very important. Look up at your fingertips. Pull the belly in. Engage your core. Squeeze your butt. Very nice. Arch back. Breathe. Breathe. Very good. One more deep breath here. Fantastic. And slowly bring your hands down. Tuck your back toe, lift the back knee up. Step the front leg back, coming into mountain again. Taking a moment here, probably you're pedaling your feet down, or you're just raising and dropping your heels, or you're just standing still here in this pose, in this triangle. Now from here, lift the left leg up as you inhale. And as you exhale, step the left foot between your palms. Drop the left knee down on the ground. Flatten your toes. Arms up. Belly in, butt squeezed. Interlock your fingers. Head is between the hands. Slowly arch. Look up. And we thinking about the entire right side of the body. Breathe. Fantastic work. Look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring the hand down. Step the front leg back. Coming to square. Comfortable square. Back is nice and flat. Shoulders are away from ears. Pressing to the fingertips. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here with the knees touching the ground. And now whenever you're ready, tuck your toes. Engage your core. I want you to pull the belly inwards and upwards. Keep the back flat. Okay, don't round your back. Go to this. Keep the back flat. And then lift the knees just 1 inch off the mat. And hold. For 5. Very good. 4. 3. Fantastic working guys. 2, 1, and gently place your knees down. Take your knees wide apart, flatten your toes, push your butt towards your heels, stretch your arms out, forehead on the mat, relax, and breathe. Long, slowly, breaths here. Very nice. Now slowly lift your head up, chest up, and come to sit on the mat. We're going to chill, but still continue to make the shapes, okay? So again, we will start with the square. Bring the soles of your feet together and make the square with the legs. So the shin forms the two sides, thighs form the other two sides. Okay. So you're going to keep it very close. It's not going to be a square, isn't it? So find that right spot where you are creating all those right angles along the joints. So the feet are a little away from the body. You're forming a square with your legs over here. Lift your chest up, straighten your spine. Relax your shoulders. Feel the connection between the along the soles of your feet. All right, so it's like as if you're closing a circuit, creating a loop for the energy to flow within the body. Relax your shoulders and slowly lean forward from the hip. Back is still nice and flat. You're just coming to lie down on top of the square. Imagine as if your torso is going to come to rest on top of the square. It may not actually rest fully, that's okay. But keep pushing your heart towards your feet. And try to take the knees towards the ground. All the while holding the feet with your shoulders are relaxed, back is flat, eyes are closed. Full awareness on the breath. Belly expanding, contracting. Long, slow, deep breaths. One more deep breath here. And slowly inhale, lift your head up, chest up, come up, push up. Now stretch your legs out. Keep your legs together, okay? Keep your legs together, thighs together, knees together, feet together. They're all touching each other. And flex your toes, so that your toes are pointing up to the sky. Try to keep the knees as straight as possible, okay? Now don't lean back. Instead, try to bring your hip and shoulder on the same line. Don't take it back. Stack your shoulder on top of your hips. Immediately you will feel your core working, isn't it? Good. Pull the belly inwards, upwards. Lengthen your spine and slowly take your hands up above your head. So your fingertip, wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, everything is on the same line. And from here, the butt, knees, ankles, heel is on the same line. So you're forming a right angle here. Hands reaching up towards the sky, your sit bones sinking nicely into the ground. And the right angle is again between the legs and the torso. Look forward. Don't lean back. Don't lean back. Very good. Breathe. Gently lift your chin up. Look forward. Gently lift your chin up. Yes. Look forward. Keep holding. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring your hands down. Good job. Now from here, bend your knees, place your feet down on the ground. Okay, don't worry, we are not doing good. Place your feet down on the ground. Feet are hip distance apart, toes are pointing forward. So now the triangle is on the legs. One side, other side, base of the triangle. Okay, so with this, slowly lie back down on the mat. In the classes, we are not making the triangle in this way, but we can do it here, nothing wrong. Again, adjust your leg position however you want to. There is no right or wrong leg placement in Setu Bandhasana, okay? every change that you make in the way you place the leg, a different muscle will work. That's the beauty of the Setu Bandhasana. Okay. Probably we'll explore it in the next month's class. But for now, try to keep the feet only hip distance apart. Don't keep it very wide. Don't keep it very narrow. I leave it to you how close or how far you want to keep your feet. Hands away from the body, palms facing down. So your stability is going to come from this triangle, okay, that you're forming with your legs. Press the small of the back into the mat. Feel your core getting engaged. Keep breathing through this engagement. Usually what will happen is we'll exhale and we will release the engagement also. But try to keep the engagement going and also breathing comfortably, deeply at the same time. Keeping the neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thigh, very important, okay? Squeeze them, dig your feet into the mat and slowly lift your hip up, coming off the triangle. So we are destabilizing the triangle, right? Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs, press into your feet. Deep. Deep. One more deep breath here. Slowly bring your body down. Good job. Straighten your legs. Take your arms above your head. We're going to do the semicircle. Okay, take your hands above your head. And with the left hand, catch hold of the right wrist. So you're pulling the right hand to the left. Okay. And at the same time, you're going to cross the left leg on top of the right. Sweep the right leg to the left. Okay, so the legs are to the left. Pull the right hand. So this side, the left side of the body is forming a semicircle. It's more like a banana shape, but it's okay. We will visualize it as a semicircle. So you are pulling the right hand to the left. You're pushing the right leg to the left. Your hips are down, both your hips are down on the mat. You're feeling the stretch on the right side of the body. Breathe. Breathe. One more deep breath here. And slowly release. Now the same thing on the other side. Catch hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Recross your legs. Pull the left hand to the right. Left leg to the right. On the semicircle on the legs. Stretches along the left side of the body. Breathe. One more deep breath here. Very good. And slowly release. Uncross your legs. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Toes pointing up. Knees are straight. Take your hands up above the head. The same Tadasana but lying down. Okay. Again, forming a straight line with the body. Press the small of the back into the mat. Feel the core muscles working over here. Reach up towards the top. Using your hands, feeling the stretch along the sides of the body. Palms are facing up. As you extend your hands, keep pressing your core into, lower back into the mat. Flex your toes, engage your leg muscles. I want you to feel your thighs, butt, everything squeezed as you are pressing your lower back into the mat. Look up at the ceiling. Again, feel the straight line of the body over here. Keep holding, keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release your core. Bring the hands by the side of your body, palms facing up. Get comfortable over here. Allow the body to sink down into the mat. Whatever little movements that you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable, do that and then try to be still. Long, slow deep breaths here. Taking your awareness to your toes, feet, heels, ankles, calves, knees, back of your knees, thighs, hip joints, buttocks, pelvis. Feel both the legs getting completely relaxed. Relaxing the lower back, middle back, upper back, stomach, waist, chest, shoulder blades, collarbones, the sides of the body. Feel the entire torso getting completely relaxed. Relaxing the fingers, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulder joints, armpits. Feel both the hands getting completely relaxed. Relaxing the neck and throat. Chin, jaw, cheeks, lips, ears, nose, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, scalp. Feel all the facial muscles getting completely relaxed. All the internal organs, every single cell in the body is relaxed and brimming with health, energy, and vitality. The mind is quietly watching the breath. I am a part of nature. I am a part of Almighty. No thought can disturb me. Nothing can affect me. My mind, body, and soul completely relaxed. Please stay here in the stillness for a few more moments. Now taking a deeper breath. Slowly bringing the awareness back to the body. Wriggle your toes. Wriggle your fingers. Gently turn your head side to side. Slide your feet together. Interlock your fingers. Take your arms above your head, giving yourself a lovely, long, deep stretch and release. And slowly turn to any one side and come to sit up. Fantastic work, you guys. Finish the class with 3 Oms. Please chant along with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your palms together. Generate some heat. And slowly place it on your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today.